Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's Danielle again, Sports, and today I'm gonna come to you guys and talk about a touchy topic. Again, I need to get back to doing different videos as far as just me speaking of my transition from high school to college, to the WNBA to the WBA overseas, and then real life. It gets real. Um, but today I'm going to talk about former athlete of mine, a girl that I used to train. She was a great player, and I'm sure she still is a great player. I started working with her when she was a senior. She received a scholarship to go play basketball in Kansas. She received a scholarship. Any scholarship is a good scholarship. That's the first thing. Any scholarship, small school, big school, if you can receive a scholarship and get that education, take it. Um, well, a few months after she left, I decided, to check up on her to see how she was doing because that transition from high school to college can be a big deal. So I called her. I didn't call her. I texted her to check on her to see how she was doing, and she told me that she quit. And to me, I'm like, wait, what do you mean you quit? And she basically told me she quit. And I did ask her why. You know, I was like, why? Because she was very excited. Her mom was very excited. I was excited for her just to go and play. Um, well, her answer to me was school isn't for me. Now, she didn't say basketball wasn't for her, school wasn't for her. And I definitely can relate when she said that. Um, and the reason why that I say that is because I felt the same way going into college. I'm like, no, school ain't for me. No, it's not for me. Just because you're not prepared for that. Coming out of high school, you may have four, I don't even know how long the classes are. It really doesn't matter in high school. But when you go to college, these classes are an hour long and they're like back to back. Like you really have to be prepared to go to college and be an athlete. You have to be prepared. One scenario is wake up for 6 a.m. So you're getting up about 5 something and you better be there at 6 o'clock. After that, you may have a class at 8. So 6 to 7 cardio workout. 8 o'clock your class starts. You may get done at 9. You may have another class after that. You better try to squeeze in when you're going to eat. You better have snacks on the go. And then you're going to go to practice for 3 to 4 hours. And some may have a class after that. If not, you're going to go to study hall and then it's time to go to sleep. And being a freshman, that can take you for a loop. It can. And that's any freshman can tell you that, being an athlete. Because you have more things to do. Like you really have to grow up quick. In high school, you don't have to do that. Man, I'm going to go to class and go to class, go to practice, and that's it. By the time you're done in college, your day is over. Your day is over. So I could really relate to her. I didn't tell her that. Of course I didn't. But I could relate to how she felt. Um, you definitely have to have a strong support system around you. You have to. And again, they don't prepare you for this in high school. They don't. It's just facts. They don't. And that's not their jobs to do that. Half of the coaches probably don't even know what to expect going into college. I do. And so that's why I'm here to tell my story on high school, college, WNBA, overseas, and after. Because it's real. Um, but again, you have to have a strong support system around you. I had great parents. My mom, my dad, they convinced me, hey, to stay. Because I've made a couple phone calls as a freshman, like, no, this is not for me. I want to come home. Thank God I had those people around me, unless I would have probably came home. I had my mom, my dad, my brother, Miss Carter, which is one of my middle school teachers. She's been there for me for years, and she's still here. So I had friends just continuously telling me to keep going, keep going. It's not so bad. And you really need it. Like I needed that, unless I was going to be coming home. I'm glad I stuck it out. I played all 4 years there at Texas A&M, and I'm glad that I had that opportunity, because now I can honestly relate to a lot of kids who feel that way. You need that support system. You need it. It's not easy. It's not easy. I wish that she would have stuck it out at least a year. I don't think she even went the entire year, but we all live and learn. I'm sure she has her reasons why, other than that school wasn't for her. It had to be more to it. But again, that could have been the main factor of why she left. It's not easy at all. It's like a full day of work once you get to college. It's not so easy like it is in high school. It's very, very hard. um, but like I said, my words to her, you know, I was just like, hey, stick it out, try to do it, and she kept saying it wasn't for her. So it may not been for her. School is just not for everybody. It's not. It's not. I honestly wish that they would have more classes for student athletes in high school so that they can actually prepare themselves for the next level. And in college, the freshman class, one of the classes should be honestly how to deal with becoming a student athlete. It may sound like, oh well, people should know how to do this. No, it's not. You go from this lifestyle to this lifestyle, it's a totally different thing. It's totally different. Um, like I said, college is not a game. So a freshman class on how to be a student athlete should honestly be taken into consideration. I didn't have that class. Me being done with school and out of school, I feel like that would be very important to help them understand how to be an athlete, student athlete. An athlete is the easy part. People who play basketball, they know how to do that. People that run track, football, they know how to do that. It's bringing in that other part of student. Student. That's a big part in going to college. And I think we all need to start processing that we are student athletes, not athletes. But again, a lot of high school athletes don't think that way. The coaches don't make them think that way. And it's not the athlete's fault. I'm not saying it is all the way, but we need to find a different way to get these athletes to understand it's a bigger picture. It's a bigger picture. And that main picture is becoming more than just an athlete. Excuse me. I drink some water. Y'all Thunder fans? Boy, it's a sad day today. And I write a lot of stuff down because I have a lot of topics. I really do. Like, I really, really do. I've lived that life and I actually want to speak about it. It's my turn to speak about what I've been through as far as high school, college, and so on. Into now. Like, now is the part that people really need to see. But that's coming though. That's coming. But the main thing about this is you must have a strong support system behind you. You must have that support system behind you. It's not easy. It's not easy. And coaches, if you know of any different things to help and prepare your student athletes, like your juniors and your seniors, do that. Do that, because when they get there, it's going to hit them in the face pretty quickly. And I'm afraid the student part is going to run a lot of great athletes away. Like, school isn't for me. And we don't want that. You know what I'm saying? We got good kids that can actually play and become somebody and help their situations, back at home. Why not help them prepare for that student part? Student part. That's what we really need to focus on. If I can go back, and it's too late, of course, but I have a story. If I can go back, I will focus more on the student part and not more so of the athlete part. Just because of my current situation after basketball, it made me really think like, man, it was important. I didn't have that in my ear though. Like, hey, let's get this done. It was more so basketball. And that's my fault. That is my fault. I didn't really understand it, but I know now it's my fault. At the end of the day, it's my fault. I should have took my academics more seriously than just basketball. But that's all I knew was basketball. I wasn't told to think differently. You know what I'm saying? So now, again, my story I have to tell, like, we can't be focused on basketball. That's not going to get it. That's not going to get it. And the scary part about the scariest part about it is a lot of athletes are not told that. They're not. They're not. And it's just facts. It's just facts. So just continue to have a strong support system behind you. Continue to push yourself. Continue to think about academics first and then sports after. If you're a great athlete, people going to see that. But people want to see the academic side as well. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much all I wanted to tell you guys, is to have a strong support system and be prepared, because it's different. It's really different. Be prepared for it. Know what you want to do. You should go into college knowing what you want to do when it's all said and done. You should know. I should have known. I didn't. I know now. So if you're out there, listening to this video, watching this video, share it to somebody. What are you doing, Kobe? Share it with somebody. Help them understand that it's more to it. Come on. Kobe. But that's pretty much it. I'm going to keep coming back with different topics, because I definitely know for a fact that I have a story to tell. I know for a fact that people can relate to how I'm feeling and how I felt. But in the meantime, go grab your shirt. Let me show y'all. Go grab your Gant Sports shirt. Go to gantsports.com. Look at the videos. Go to YouTube, gantsports.com. Go to Facebook, Gant Sports. Instagram, Gant Sports. Everything Gant Sports. You know what I'm saying? We coming. Appreciate everybody that's been showing me love, support. Go get that. Yeah, it's a post of myself. I know. Holla at me. Gant Sports. I'm out though.